Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyler Lawson. Today is Tuesday right now. Um, we're about to get started with reaction videos right about now. We'll probably do two reactions for now because I think there's nothing new here for me to do more often because after on After on Wednesday, I'm probably gonna take a break from Thursday and Friday, cause I am gonna be waiting on for Saturday and Sunday as well. So, yeah, man. But don't worry. Um, it's a lot of stressed out situation like this before it happens later on. So, yeah. But don't worry. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I could make it next time. Maybe not, because maybe you'll understand why. So, yeah, but, well, we're probably going to do two reaction videos for now. So, yeah, but right now, we're reacting to part two of Varnum Armory investigations for the ParaCouple Vlog 23 by my good favorite Cody and Satori. We are actually continuing on so far at Varnum Mineral Armories. A lot of insane shit happened last time, of course, so we're actually going to continue on so far. So, yeah, but yeah. So let's check it out in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right.
Welcome back. In part 2 of this series, we return to one of Rhode Island's most mysterious and historically rich locations, Varnum Armory. This imposing military structure has stood for over a century, housing artifacts from every American conflict dating back to the Revolutionary War. But behind its patriotic legacy lies something much more unexplainable. In part 1, we experienced strange noises, unexplained whispers, and an incredible Estes session in which a spirit led Steve and I to his sword. We ended part 1 approaching Patrick with the name Jim, a name in which we had received through our method of communication, but we've only scratched the surface. Join us as we continue to try and make contact with some of the Armory's past. This is part 2 of our paranormal investigation at Varnum Armory. But first, let's hear a little more about some of the items within this location.
All right.
Arguably, though, the most valuable, rare thing is
Look back anymore.
this flag. Doesn't look like much. It's the oldest flag in America. I make the argument it's the oldest intact flag in the Western Hemisphere. Very few people know about this. We rediscovered it in Bristol, Rhode Island. It was in the town annex building. It had been given to the town in 1728. It was carried by the Bristol County Militia when they were part of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. This is what the flag actually looked like. This is a replica that was made in London just recently.
Okay.
It's just a plain red silk banner with these fancy tassels.
Okay.
A red banner denoted Company A of a militia company. But it was purchased by their colonel, Nathaniel Byfield. He's one of the founders of Bristol. He's one of the wealthiest people in the New World. It was wrapped around its flagpole, this right here, covered in plastic, duct taped shut, and the town clerk said it had been that way since 1976. They didn't know what it was. They'd forgotten it. And thankfully, there's the original finial, the metal pointy part is on the top, and it's engraved on 3 sides with the clues that we needed to figure out what it was. It was very obvious from that.
Oh my goodness.
It was carried in the head of the Bristol 4th of July parade literally since its inception. It was carried in King William's and Queen Anne's wars in the late 1600s, early 1700s. I don't know if I mentioned that. So it dates to 1695.
No, you didn't.
It predates the other earliest American flag by several decades. We believe that there's a blood stain.
Oh. And
we sent samples to the Smithsonian Institute Science Lab in DC, and the test results were it's indicative of blood because it has protein and iron content.
Yeah.
But we're not. More testing has to be done. But it's amazing that it survived. We did the conservation work here. There's a picture of Maria working on the flag with PBS cameras rolling. That's my friend Brendan. We unfurled the flag.
Oh.
We humidified it for weeks before we unfurled it.
The Thomas Nicholas letter. Okay.
Another real quick story. I almost threw this in the trash. This letter was not framed. It was broken in pieces. It was in a box of random receipts from 1950s and 60s. It was a letter authored by a black soldier in the 1st Rhode Island Regiment of 1778. Thomas Nichols.
Wow.
He had been enslaved in Warwick. He gains his freedom in exchange for his service. He's in the Battle of Rhode Island right after he trains here in East Greenwich. He's shot, survives his wounds, and he's writing the letter about a year later to his former owners, Ben and Phoebe Nichols of Warwick.
Really?
And he's asking them for help to get a discharge because he says, quote, war is disagreeable to my mind as well as destructive to my health. It's a very sad letter. It sounds like he has PTSD. And I think it's probably one of the earliest writings by an American soldier about what today we would call PTSD. It's one of only 2 letters authored by a black soldier in the Red War, and I almost threw it away.
He's a hero. I can't believe that. I can't believe that.
So the Army's going to display the letter, and at a cost of $40,000, I don't have my phone or actually pictures of it later, but they're making a lifelike cast figure of a 1st Rhode Island black soldier to display. And when the exhibit's over, the figure's coming here, which is pretty awesome.
Wow.
When you see the, I'll show you the pictures, but you'd swear you're looking at a real person. It's uncanny.
Oh my gosh. And
Yeah.
so when is this you think is going to be here? You can do-
So their exhibit starts June,
Okay.
and then it's a 2-year exhibit. And then
Okay. I'm going to have to remember. I'm going to take so many tours on this place.
Okay.
we'll
just
get
to
you
come back.
involved. Absolutely.
Please, please.
That's sweet. Oh, we're back in investigation. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the last time. Okay.
We have a recorder building right now. We're going to have to review. We did get a name. Jim was the name we got, and he wanted to say the place looks great. That's what he said. So I don't know.
Are you serious?
That's what we got with our message.
We have it on video.
He's the caretaker.
Really?
Are you serious?
Somebody
Dead
named
serious.
Jim came through and said, I want to say the place looks great. That's what he said.
That's where we started off, and then we did an Estes session, the thing we were telling you about.
Yeah.
And we have a couple questions for you because none of it makes sense to us, and maybe you know something about a locket came through right away.
I've been talking about that.
And
That's a different method than how we got Jim. That was
Yeah,
a
how
completely
did
different.
you get? I'm very curious.
We do this thing. It sounds like a really bad movie plot, so keep an open mind. Cody and I found that when we come into a contact, you will hear somebody walk into the room, like everyone can hear it, and then we're able to use sounds to get information. If you want to see it at any point, we'll show you. But we got the name Jim. He said, I'm Jim. I said, do you have any messages for anybody here? And he goes, tell them it looks great. Great? Looks great. Okay. Good. I'll be sure to pass that message along. Then we did Estes session, and we got the thing about the locket, something about a sword and then burn, which was interesting. So apparently we have video recording showing.
this was kind of cool. So Satori's completely blindfolded, and she says something about a sword. I said, okay, is it in the room behind Satori? Because we're at the end of the hall.
Is your sword in that room behind Satori?
So is it in this room? And she said something to lead us that it was. So Steve and I walked away from Satori and went into that room. And we're like, okay, there's a million swords. We're looking at the swords on the wall, and we're like, okay, which one? So I start walking over here, and then she says, near the red.
Yep.
With the red.
With the red.
She's in the hallway, can't hear or see us. And we're like, okay, so we see the sword in the case with the red, sash. And Steve's standing in front of it, and we're like, is this the sword? And then we hear Satori say, in front of Steve. And we're like, okay. And then we remember she said burn earlier.
I think a burn.
And we thought fire burn. And then we see the burn side on the thing.
And then you said Brown, and we're like, his last name is, I think,
Burn,
Burnside.
yeah.
So maybe we're hearing Burn.
No, I said burn at one point. I
you
said
did
burn.
say Burn. Oh my God, I got the
I thought it
chills.
meant fire burn.
That's what I thought too. I had the chills.
Wow.
So we're like,
So we're gonna have to try this with him.
Yeah, we're
See
gonna
what
have
to try
happens in a little
Yeah,
bit.
definitely.
Okay, because it was weird. But the method is different. How we got the gym was not through
No.
Spirit Box. That's just a whole long story. A very
That's
long story.
crazy.
I kept asking for Jen during the spirit box, and I don't know if I got any direct answers back.
But I'm
But
still confused. So Jim.
They can show you later on.
Yeah, we could show you at some point if you
Does
want,
it pop
but
it into your head?
no,
No.
everybody can hear it.
Everybody
If
can
that
hear it.
makes sense. Somehow when we like touch hands or something, it's like a scientific reaction where everybody will hear the same thing. So it's like we all can hear and talk to something.
They're
which is
almost a
weird.
connection. Whatever reason, when the two got together, and it's some type of connection, and then it allows whoever's here to make a sound that everybody can hear, and then
It's
you can do it.
it's
It's
just
weird.
so weird.
It's
I don't know.
It's
I mean,
been
yeah.
6-7 years.
But we'll show you at some point if
Yeah,
you want to see
if you
it.
want to see it.
yeah,
It's
But-
fun.
That's him.
all right.
All right, going to first floor.
All right, so we have some equipment set up. I do have a recorder going over there, just a simple voice memo recorder. We still have the one downstairs we're going to be reviewing after the investigation. We have a static dome here. We do have some scattered K2s by the cannons, so you can see if any of those go off, as well as cat ball. So if that goes off.
So if there's anybody up here that would like to speak with us, you're more than welcome to come forward. We have Patrick with us. I'm sure you recognize them.
Jim, if you're still here, I would love to hear from you.
We can show you what we do if you want. It's a little weird. You're going to hear the sound move. If you want us to lift our feet up while we're doing it to show we're not popping our toes or anything like that.
We've heard every excuse in the book online, so.
It's different when you're watching
Yeah,
the video.
but
So this looks really stupid. I don't know how we figured this out. But just listen. Can you come in here? If you listen to my voice. Can you come towards me?
Did it work?
Hello?
Don't be afraid to come forward.
Yeah.
If anybody is named Jim, can you come towards us?
If there's anybody that's up here that wants to say hello,
Nothing?
You hear that?
yes, this is what it is.
That's what this is.
They're gonna-
It's just usually louder.
Usually it's louder when they walk up to them.
sometimes kids get used to
Don't be scared. Come over and say hi.
it. Can you, wherever you are right now, could you make that noise 3 times?
Two. Three. Okay. Would you prefer to talk downstairs?
I think it's
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like lots.
yeah.
That's what it is.
This is what it's gonna be. They gotta, you'll see, once they can make sure it's loud enough.
Can you come close, please? I'm standing right by these cannons. I'm waving.
Did it work or anything? It's gotta be something. I think something.
Can you?
I think something's bothering.
Hello?
It probably has to be something.
Can you give me 3 of that noise to let me know you understand me?
It's gotta be something wrong. Wait.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
okay,
I
we can-
appreciate that.
Yeah, I gotta make sure.
It's
I gotta
great
make
to
sure.
talk to you. Are you more comfortable downstairs? Is this different? 1 for yes, 2 for no? Is this just a little strange? Yeah, I know it is. So, would you feel more comfortable somewhere else? That was the floor. That's somewhere else. That's not your house.
How about if I back up a little bit? Are you a little bit more comfortable just with them around?
Hi.
Okay, I think.
Yes, two for no. Have we talked to you this evening? Is this Jim?
Yeah. Well,
Is this Jim? We got that name. It sounds like they're walking around up here. Whoever it is, can you come as close as you can? You don't have to answer my questions right now. Can you make whatever noise you're making? Just keep going.
Keep walking around.
As loud as you can.
let's-
As loud as you can. So watch. I don't know why it does that. But they're walking around. I don't know where they are up here.
oh,
Okay.
it has.
Thank you so much. We'll talk to you downstairs, okay?
Okay, I guess we gotta have to go downstairs.
It's usually louder than that. This
Yeah.
up here, it seems like they're more distant.
Yeah.
Downstairs, it was Jim, I think, whoever
Did you
it
guys
was,
develop
was
this
just.
technique yourselves, or did you learn this from other people?
No.
It was on accident. We just figured out weird stuff was happening around us when we were together. And then I thought, like, hey, what if we start asking questions and we give certain knocks to different answers and we teach them how to do it and like almost like a human Ouija board, but not really. And we've spelt out sentences, names.
But we don't sense anything or anything like that.
But we're not mediums. I can't tell
So
you if I feel
we have a couple
anything.
individuals that, we've had people from like reach out and want to try doing tasks with us and stuff like that. Because I think it's something physical more than spiritual.
It's
that's
almost like an
happening.
antenna. Maybe you're forming like more of an antenna.
So that's what we were, that's what it was though,
Yeah.
is that they're connecting some type of,
But it's
either energy.
information. Like downstairs, we didn't just feel Jim. Like it was, hi, I'm Jim.
So you actually heard it.
We heard the sounds
We
like
heard the
that,
sounds,
but
and
they
then she
were
goes through the
louder.
alphabet.
yeah. So
And
she'll,
we
yeah.
make a knock on the letter, and
I
then we
see.
spell out the entire thing, which takes some time, but it works. Like it took a long time to get it, but
Sure.
it works.
It's usually louder than
Yeah,
that.
usually it's a little bit louder.
But maybe it's because we're.
But again, everything is, it's such an older,
And that could have been somebody totally different.
It could-
they could just be nervous talking about it because it's so, older generation here. But the first time I heard it, we were at a home team case, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago, and
Or
we were
maybe
actually in a
they're too afraid
basement at a
of,
place, and it was concrete.
Yep.
And they're like, watch this. And it's knocking on the concrete. And I'm like, what in the hell is that? And they've just been fine tuning it and refining it then. I've been doing this 15 years. It's one of the strangest things I've ever seen. But I'll tell you, the information, like we'll do home cases, and they're pulling out deceased family members. They're doing, and people are crying in front of them. It's like,
We made it
Yeah.
to never like use it for money, like to get money or anything
Yeah.
like that, because that's
We
not
don't
what it's
tell
about.
people about it much because it's a long story.
Yeah, we usually just
Yeah.
do it for either TAPS private cases
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Basement.
So yeah, I'm gonna put this static down back at the end.
Okay.
Back at the
You want to
basement.
start in the room where we first talked again?
Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. It was in here. I'm gonna set K2 meters out just in case something starts
All right,
happening.
I'm putting my phone in airplane again.
Recorder still going, right?
Yeah.
Airplane mode.
Alright, let's see if this works. Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? How are you? We just want to steal your attention for a moment. That's okay. Have we talked to you this evening? You seem like you already know how you're doing, how this works. Okay. Is this Jim? Are you trying to spell? Okay. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, A, B, C, D, E, F, E?
Was the letter E?
Okay. He's very quiet. He was the first time too. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H,
Where?
I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. Where? Where is?
Is.
Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L,
L?
L?
L. Can you come closer,
Try
please?
to come as close as you can. I hear you over here.
Is it L? L?
Okay.
A,
Okay, L.
B, C, D, E,
Where
F,
is
G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Y?
Once for yes, twice for no.
Is
Remember
it, is it Y?
Where is.
Try to come as close as you can so we can hear you. Is it the letter Y?
L, A, B, C, D, L, Y, D.
Where's
A,
lid?
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, I?
Hi.
Lydia?
Lydia?
Where is
Linda.
Lydia?
Lydia, okay. Where's Lydia?
That make any sense to anybody? Is it Lydia? Okay.
Oh.
Lydia.
Huh.
I'm not sure what you're speaking of. Is this Jim? Yes.
What was for Lydia for?
Alright. Jim's asking where Lydia is. So I don't know if that's before you.
It would have been. He passed right when I started.
Okay.
I never met
Oh.
him.
Oh, interesting. Do you know Patrick? He knows you. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm.
Oh, fish doesn't walk. Walking
Are you
away.
still here?
Oh, he's walking away.
He's over there somewhere. I don't know.
I hear like multiple.
Is there
Yeah.
somebody else here that wants to speak? Can you come up if you'd like to speak? You have to come close though. We'll break for a second. Let them figure it out.
I thought it was going to lineman. That's what I was hoping.
Oh no, I
Lineman
wish.
also
Oh.
with Kingston.
It would be cool to get a historical figure in here,
Yeah.
but so far we haven't gotten one, which is interesting. Besides through the Estes, if that even is connected. I'm always very skeptical of that stuff.
Yeah, we got.
So
Yeah.
But it's
nah.
interesting.
Nada.
Leading us right to something.
Lydia, where is
Lydia.
Lydia?
Where's Lydia?
So maybe that's something to look into. I don't know.
Yeah, looks like we need some more information
And
about
it's
that.
definitely Jim. Where is Lydia?
Something to it.
Yeah.
Those sounds are so interesting. They sound close, but like ethereal kind of.
Like they're not here, but they're here.
It's
Yeah.
bizarre. It's like it was right behind you guys.
Yeah.
Very strange.
The thing about Jim is he's not very loud when we do it. We've
That's
done it
very
for
quiet
people,
compared to other.
and it sounded like boom, boom, boom. He's just very distant, I guess, is the term I would use.
So sometimes it'll sound like it's right next to you.
Oh yeah, it'll,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes it'll sound like it's on the ceiling, on glass. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. We can do Estes while
Yeah, we can try
wait.
doing that and then
Okay.
go from there.
Do you want to try on the goggles?
Yes.
Okay.
And for the goggles.
All right. So just put these on your head. It might be tight. I'm sorry.
Nope, it's all right.
So there is, it might turn on red light in
And
the
then it'll
back.
slowly fade away.
It'll slowly fade away once you're kind of starting to get into it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to turn this on. It's going to be kind of loud, and you shouldn't hear us asking questions, but whatever you hear, even if it sounds like a word that's in a radio commercial,
Or a song or
say
something.
it out loud.
So I'm gonna hear you guys talking.
You won't hear us at all.
Oh, okay.
So just say whatever word that makes sense in your head.
Even if
You'll
it's
hear it.
rapid fire, just try to sound out the syllables, guess what you think you're hearing, things like that.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
Start scanning.
All right.
All right.
Ready? You can adjust to your ears.
I'm going to hand you the radio.
Here. I'll just hold it. There you go. Listen, right here.
Don't.
Don't.
You said you were going to go over there, and he said don't, so I'm going
Is it
over
done?
here.
Okay, we'll come over here.
I'm going to turn off my phone flash.
Info.
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 That's what I said. I have information.
Okay.
Is there someone down here that we were speaking to before?
Real thing.
We'll play.
Okay. I remember saying, "Are you real?" when I was in it. I'm wondering
Oh,
if
yeah.
we're talking to the same people.
We are living, we are real.
That was a voice. Can you try really hard to say as loud?
What do you got?
As loud as you can. Maybe your name or why you're here. Is there a reason?
Ever been?
I heard that 3 times that.
Did you volunteer in this building at one point in time?
Sound like a voice down there. Hopefully our recorder picked that up.
Do you see Satori at the end of the hall?
I heard a voice. Our audio again.
Uh-oh.
It sounded like a yeah.
Whoever's down here, I need you to come as close to Patrick as possible and speak as loudly and as clearly as you can. That's the Aztec death whistle thing.
Yeah.
Can I have your name, maybe? Is there a Jim or a Terry or a Perry? Somebody looking for a locket?
It might be overwhelming, but we're going to ask you if you can just, as loud as you can, yell something. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shocker. I wish coffee tomorrow.
Do you see me?
Do you see Satori? She's down there waving.
Absolutely.
Oh!
Good job.
Alright!
I'm glad to see
Alright! Well, off to a good start right there.
you. Can you give us a tour?
Yeah, we'd love a quick tour.
I'm going to start going into the rooms.
25.
25.
I got 5 during my session.
Hmm?
I got 5 during my
Mhm.
session.
Huh.
Is there a room with a number?
Is that how much they want for the tour? Maybe $25?
Is that how much you charge?
Will you show us around?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Perfect. You lead the way.
Okay.
Which room should we start in?
Where and where?
Do we start in over here? This room? Let's just start going in this room. We can go in that door, and I'll meet you in.
Okay.
Alright, hello.
You too.
You too.
Yes, sir. Are you coming with us?
Was this room a kitchen? Does it look different now?
Can you tell us anything about this room? Do you recognize it?
Oh, heck. Ooh.
Alright, if you have nothing to say, I'm gonna go to the next room right across here.
Alright, let's go to the next room. Open the door
I
up.
think we need to go around.
No, just in the-
No, ma'am.
Oh, we can't go in there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, we cannot go in there.
For the door, too.
He said no.
This,
He said no.
is
This.
the right one?
Okay, there.
Is this the right room? I'm sorry.
So good.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
This is why I need help. Because I don't know my way around yet.
Do you remember this flag being here? Patrick said it used to be used in what parade was it? What's the name of the city or the town that this flag used to be in?
Yeah, can you name the city, town?
To start the parades. Do you remember? Do you know? If you don't know, that's okay. Just let me know.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm hearing some things. I'm picking out some things you're hearing me say, but almost none of it. It all sounds like radio to me. You know?
You were saying things that made sense to what we were talking about.
So the things I said were things that felt not like the radio.
Okay, interesting.
Oh.
But you were in the mode, so you were just like saying what you think you were
So they fit
feeling.
what you were.
Yes.
I couldn't hear you guys
There
well,
was-
like you said.
You
Yeah.
were kind of giving us a tour a little bit while you were in the mode, which was funny because we went into the rooms and you were saying things. And then at one point I tried to get the door down there open, which is locked because it's the other room. I thought it was that door. And so I go to reach for the door again. You went, "No, ma'am." I'm like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
First thing was, can you give us a tour? And you said, absolutely.
And then you said 25. We're like, $25 for a tour?
That's funny.
And then we went into this room, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Is this the right room?" And you were like, "Good job," or "Did good." I'm like, "Thank you. I'm glad I finally got the room." So it was funny how you were saying things that was making sense with what we were doing.
That's
So
interesting.
I know. Did you feel anything while you were under? Is it
No.
just kind of weird?
Yeah, you definitely feel totally blocked off.
Surprised,
and everything. I was waiting for you guys to walk up and like touch my
Touch you,
shoulder.
yeah.
Like,
But
scare
we were
me.
saying things that were making so much sense, which
Mm.
was funny. So I would love to share the video when we get it all put together with you and show you that you were like telling me no, where to go. So that was funny.
Yeah, it's cool when the answer is like right after the question. Which
I
is
know.
better.
Oh.
That's the best way to use it.
Down there, you weren't saying anything for a while, so I'm like, "Do you see me waving?" And you're like, "Absolutely." I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad." But your energy with it was so like conversational. It was funny. It was really funny.
Yeah.
So thank you for trying that with us.
Yeah, that was fun.
But if there's anything else you want to try, let us know. But what do you want to do from here? Yeah.
I was gonna say I'd like to see you do your thing.
You gonna see us do a thing?
We were talking about maybe in this room to see if we can get anybody to come in because it's a newer.
Whatever you want.
Trying this room over here. Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. I mean, I'll be honest, there's, at one point, a lot of people found out about what we do, and we kind of try to keep it private, and there was all these rumors, you're cracking your ankles, and popping your
it
joints.
invites that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but then I'm like, how is the joint happening over there if it's me?
Well,
So-
all those people only saw it on the video. That's the thing. And it's hard to put 3D into a video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is all 2D sound.
I don't know if this is going to work, but we can try it. I'm really hoping to get something.
Let's try one more time. Just get.
Try again.
Let's try one more time.
Hello?
Make sure everyone is.
Anybody?
Footsteps far away. It's far away.
Hello? Hi. If you can understand me, can you make that noise you just made? Great. Thank you so much. Can you make it 3 times in a row? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you did a little extra one. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, can you give me 1 for yes, 2 for no of that same noise? Are you trying to say something? Whoever's the loudest, whoever was the first one that said something. You, yes. Yes, you. Would you like to say your name? If I spell it out? I mentioned an alphabet game earlier. Do you remember that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the alphabet. When I get to the first letter of your first name, you're going to make that noise, just like that. When I get to the second letter of your first name, you're going to make that noise again. And it sounds like they're talking to each other. It's like noise over here, noise over here. 1 person at a time, please. Please. We'll get to both of you, please. So can I have a first name? Did you understand what I meant? You knock when I get to a letter, and then I will restart. Knock when you get to a letter, restart. Then we spell something out. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Okay. Can you come back? Can someone give me their first name? I would love to have a first name. Hello? Sometimes it's hard to get them to stay on track.
I can 100% confirm that's not a building noise. That's a sound I've never heard in this room before. It's nothing. It's not a pipe noise or anything.
Does anybody have anything they would like to say?
If you don't, that's okay. Do you at least hear us? Could you give us a couple of that noise, whatever you're doing?
That's over there.
Could you come a little closer? Again, if you don't want to say anything, we totally respect that. But if you could just give us maybe 3 knocks to confirm.
One, two.
Silent desk.
It sounds like a whole door down there making a noise, too. We got 1, 2. Can we get one more? 3. Okay. Can we just try one more thing? Can you make that noise? Can you just keep making that noise if you hear me? As close as you can to us. Thank you so much.
Okay.
If you don't want to speak, we'll let you go about your business. But thank you so much for spending time with us this evening.
Can you close the door down there? Whoever's down there, can you close that door? They're out there, yeah, they're down there.
It's like they're just going about their own business. They don't care about us. They got better things to do than deal with us this evening.
That's amazing.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Seems like they're busy, but it's okay.
It's okay.
Sometimes we're not that interesting to them. So.
Thank you. We appreciate you at least trying. Thank you very much.
Like, I understand sounds of the building, but at some point it sounded like someone was jiggling something, like making noise over there. So I don't know if that's a usual noise you hear down here.
No.
I wonder if it was that door handle on that door that's
Yeah, I'll
shut.
just see if I can recreate it, maybe.
Yeah.
It sounded a little further.
No, I thought it was about.
I think, no, try the door when you come in. Remember they said the handle moved? You saw the handle move?
Oh, let me just try that first.
Yeah.
No, it sounded like it was in this room, I think.
It might have been one of these doorknobs.
Try this one here.
No.
No?
He was so light, though.
Huh.
I don't know.
I gotta tell you, I bet you it's close to that first doorknob. You have to see if you can find the audio.
Yeah, we'll have to play it back. Is there anything else we can think of trying? I mean, they don't seem like they're interested in what we do. Which is okay. I think it was funny. I can't wait to watch that back. With him telling
I
me,
kind of
like,
hope that they go in that room, they find some type of a locket or something in that room because they specifically said behind you, door.
that was Estes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the no ma'am was so funny.
I know there's more to it than
No.
I'm forgetting. All right, so that is it from Varnum Armory. I know we tried fitting in a bunch in this episode. There was a lot more that, of course, we had to cut out. We just tried to show you the really interesting parts.
Yeah.
But this building is so amazing, and we hope that if you are in the New England area, maybe you're passing through on a road trip, or you live here and have not known about this place. I mean, we're only,
should
what,
be.
20 minutes away, and we didn't know that all of this stuff was inside of this building. So we're definitely going to come back and take a regular tour.
Yes, please, if you're in the area and you get a chance to check out Varnum Armory, just for even the historical factor, it's amazing, and everybody works so hard to preserve these items and to tell their stories, so please check it out if you get a chance.
And again, this is a volunteer thing. All these people that are here, they're volunteering their time to teach about this incredible stuff. There's really incredible stuff. And there's rooms that we didn't even get to show you on camera. So definitely come here. I'm going to put a link in the description down below. Click the link, check out their website, and see if you can book a tour. So we had a good time. Seems like it was a successful investigation. The Estes method always kind of blows me away. It was cool to have Patrick try it out as well. And I think we definitely need to come back here for a revisit. I think the
Absolutely.
spirits were getting used to us this visit.
Absolutely. Maybe next time we'll be more willing to talk with what we do.
Yeah. All right, so stay tuned.
Yeah.
Please subscribe if you haven't already, if you like the content. Also, check out our new book, Archives of the Paranormal. You can get it on Amazon or any bookstore, or Satori's Jewelry website.
Yep, handmadebyhaws.com. The drop is on April 5th, which may be after this video or before this video comes out. So I'm not sure, but definitely check out handmadebyhaws.com to check out some handmade jewelry for my mom and I.
Alrighty, talk soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Huh. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, it's very difficult to like notice how they hear that so far away from those footsteps, because I believe it may have something to do like something exposed, the last name or something. I don't know, but I guess it might scare it away. I don't know why, but at least they try. At least they try. But that's okay. It's always mistakes always happen sooner or later. So yeah. Somehow I still really wish that they might come visit Michigan, because I had one of those the Eloise asylums on here at the Wrestlands, and I would love to try it for the first time if I ever wish. Cause well, actually first I gotta do this first. If I visit Eloise Asylum, maybe next time if I bring one of the groups with me. So yeah, but it's actually cool, man. It's actually cool. Hopefully I'll love to see some more of Cody and Satori. The paranormal couples, they're actually one of my favorites so far. So yeah, so comment down below what y'all think about this, man. If you want more of these, let me know. And yeah, man, I'll see you next.